Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for checking in. Today, we're going to help you find your next gear bag. If you've been on our website before, then you know that there's a lot of really good options. But within those options, there's a lot of questions you got to ask yourself. What size gear bag are you looking for? Is there a brand specific that you really like? What is your budget range going to be? So we're here to kind of help answer those questions and show you 5 of our top picks when it comes to gear bags of all the options that we carry. Now today I'm going to be pretty brief, and I'm just going to mention a couple of the key reasons why we put these up here. But the best thing that you can do is 1, read rider reviews. 2, we have what we call our inside look videos, which means that if you go click on any one of the product pages on these bags, we actually put them on the ground. I open up every single pocket. I pull all the gear, the boots, the helmets, you name it, out of the bags, so you see exactly what you're getting with each one. Be sure to go watch those when you see one or a couple bags that you're interested in. But we are going to start on the low end of the price range and then work our way up as we go. And as always, if you have questions or comments about anything that I talk about, feel free to leave that down below and we'll help get your questions answered. So the first 2 bags we have are the MSR Gear Bag, and you have the O'Neill TX 8000. These are really good budget bags. And look, if you're just shopping for the least expensive gear bag that we offer, that's going to fit all your gear. Just want the MSR Gear Bag. This thing's about 40 bucks. It's made out of 600 denier, which is nice heavy duty fabric. You have one end compartment over here. Then you just have your large main compartment in the middle. You can get all your gear inside this. I'm talking boots, helmet, roost deflector. All the essentials are going to fit inside this bag. There's multiple different colorways you can choose from. You've got your grab handle here in the center, and then you also have a shoulder strap that comes included. So again, if you're just on a budget looking for inexpensive, for about 40 bucks, this thing is rock solid. And then you have the O'Neill TX 8000. Now this is going to be our pick for the most volume, the biggest bag, under 100 bucks. So you come in around $98 to $100 for the TX 8000, and this has been a really popular bag for that specific reason. It's large, it fits all your gear easily, and it's still at a good affordable price point. However, a couple of the main differences that you might maybe want to jump up from the MSR to this is, other than just having more storage capacity, is that you do have an end compartment on each side. So a little bit more organization for your gear. On the inside, you do have a couple internal organizer pockets. And then you've got this pocket on the side you can't see right here. There is a zipper pocket on here. So again, you go up a little bit in price, but if you're looking for what we'd say is the best bag, sub 100 bucks, you need to check out the TX 8000. So with the Rocky Mountain Gear Bag, obviously we're biased with this one because we designed it right here at Rocky Mountain. And I actually got to give a lot of my input when we were building this gear bag. And here's what's so awesome about this. Bang for your buck, we believe it's just the best value of any gear bag out there. You're about $120, and it has a lot of premium features that you typically don't see in gear bags until you get $100, even a couple $100 more expensive than this bag. You've got the roller wheels on here. You've got the telescoping handle. It has a change mat, which we haven't seen yet. And I actually use a change mat more often than you would think. If you don't have a good clean place to take your shoes or your boots off to change, you get that mat out, you've got a place to stand. But here's what we love about this gear bag as well. The size of it. It's a really big gear bag. And while we were developing this, we said, hey, we got to make sure that no matter what size boot or what boot you own, it's got to fit in the boot compartment with extra room to spare. You've got a second compartment for your helmet. On the inside, you've got some organization pockets inside the lid. You've got some extra pockets here on the outside. You've got some vent holes to help this thing breathe if your gear is in there and it's hot and it's stinky. The only downside to this bag, ironically, is its biggest strength. With how big it is, it's a very deep gear bag. And the only thing that I've noticed that from time to time, depending on how much gear is inside there, I kind of find myself having to dig down deep to the bottom of it sometimes to maybe find a pair of gloves or an item that I'm looking for. So really, other than that though, this is a really good gear bag. Again, that's the Rocky Mountain bag. So next we have the Thor Circuit. So you go up just a little bit in price for the Circuit bag. This is gonna be about 150 bucks. Now there's no roller wheels on this bag, and there's no telescoping handle, which I get it, for some riders might be a negative. But why we put the Circuit bag in here is because, yes, you do go up just a tad in price, but what I like about this bag is that you've got the large side pockets here. They're gonna be larger than the pockets on the Rocky Mountain Gear Bag, but also you have a goggle pocket on top, which is fleece lined. So if you have a pair of goggles and you don't maybe take an entire goggle case, you've got that pocket so you're not scratching your goggles up. And what I like too is that the helmet pocket on the outside, on the end of this bag, is also 100% fleece lined. And then on the inside, it's a nice large bag. You can fit all your gear inside here. You've got some additional pockets on the inside to keep things organized. The material on the inside of this is this light blue or this baby blue color. And what's nice about that is that it just makes it honestly a little bit easier to see inside your gear bag. Again, you go up a little bit in price, but you're getting the fleece lined pocket for the goggles, for the helmet, and I do like that light blue color. Last, but definitely not least, the Rig 9800 Pro from Ogio. Looking at this thing, the first thing that really jumps out at you is the price, because it is expensive. You're getting close to $400 for this bag, but this is the bag that I use personally. I've had it for a few years now, and I'm gonna be the first one to tell you that with Ogio, with this bag specifically, you get what you pay for. Hands down, I think that overall, if you have the budget and you can buy this bag, it's just the best gear bag all around out there. And the reason that I say that is for a couple reasons. One, the Pro version comes with this boot bag. If my boots are dirty when I'm heading out to go ride, or if they get really dirty after I ride, I put them inside here. I put these inside the gear bag along with everything else, and it just keeps everything cleaner. I really do like having this boot bag. This will not come included in the standard 9800. They also do have the Rig T3, and the T3 is even bigger than this one. It comes with the boot bag and a premium helmet bag also. So you'd want to watch the product spotlight to learn more about that bag specifically. But here is what I love about the 9800 Pro. So first, this is the best travel bag. And the reason I say that is because you got the roller wheels, the telescoping handle, but the way that they build this, they have what they call their sled technology, which is structural load equalizing deck. And so you have this large plastic piece on the bottom. This entire bottom piece here, that is the sled deck. And what's awesome about that is that this makes it very easy to stand this bag up vertically and it stays standing up. So that is one thing that I love about their sled deck, but also just the durability fact. You know, you're hard on bags, you're pulling them out of your truck, you're throwing them on the ground. So I like that it does have that large plastic base on the bottom. Now, aside from that, some other features that I like. So on this, you got the pockets on the outside. Something you haven't seen yet, you got these big, large compression straps to really cinch this bag down if you do have it fully geared up. Plenty of space inside here, but what's kind of cool too is that this bag is almost like a locker. So the entire lid unzips and folds open, and then inside the lid is that you have a zippered pouch. There's actually, I believe, 3 pockets inside there that are all zippered, which allows you or makes it easy to keep your old stinky gear separated from your clean gear. Or if you want to just use those different pockets to organize your gear, you can use it for that as well. But overall, again, with the Rig 9800, the Pro version, like I said, it is expensive, coming close to $400, but I believe truly with this bag, you get what you pay for. And just overall, I think it's just the best gear bag that is out there. And that's it. That is our gear bag buyer's guide. 5 great options, different price range. So depending on what your budget is, what kind of pockets, what kind of design, or just overall features you're looking for, hopefully you found 1 or 2 in this guide that's kind of helped you out. Again, watch those inside looks to learn more about them. But if you have questions or comments, though, leave those down below. We'll get those answered. To grab a gear bag today and to see the entire collection that we sell, you can click on the link or head over to RockyMountainATVMC.com. As always, orders over $75 ship free. And make sure, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you always stay up to date on videos that drop that are just like this. I'm Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.